Time for a look. This ugly fucking shit. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Obviously, we're starting off with the Mario Badescu facial spray. This one's the aloe, sage, and orange blossom one. Next, we're going in with Holy Hydration Hydrating Serum by e.l.f. Skin. It's my first time trying it. It's all right. I mean, listen, you guys know my holy grail is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost, but it's okay. Anyway, next, it's the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Eye Cream. I just put that under my eyes, obviously, because it's an eye cream. I don't know, I just feel like it preps my eyes. Next, we're going in with some chapstick. Girl, any chapstick will do. My lips were a little chapped. And now, it's time for primer. Today, I'm using the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. Now, this is new for me, okay? I haven't been using this one. I used to use another e.l.f. primer. I think it was the poreless one, But I actually really like it. I will say someone told me that the pink one is better. So next time, when this one runs out, I'm going to buy the pink one and we'll see which one I like better. But I really needed a water-based primer for my Milani foundation because that one is a water-based foundation. And before I was using a silicone-based, and that's why I was doing the other one. But anyway, now okay, I was trying to make my eyebrows thinner, so I grabbed a tweezer and I was kind of like pinching them together, and then with like a little spoolie, like brushing it down and then brushing it up to like kind of cinch my eyebrow hairs to like go in the middle, And I don't know, that's what works the best for me when I want to like create the illusion of a thinner brow, because right now my eyebrows aren't that thin. Yeah, also I think it helps to put the Power Grip primer on my eyebrows to like kind of like an eyebrow gel. I don't know, like for me that works. Also, I want a new eyebrow shape. I don't know. Okay, here she's doing a lot of nothing. She's just looking at her eyebrows, making sure they look good. Now it's time for concealer. This time I'm using the NYX Professional Makeup Bare With Me Concealer Serum. It's in the shade Vanilla. This is also a water-based concealer. I've had this concealer for so long, and that's why I had to buy a water-based foundation, because I couldn't use that concealer because I didn't have a water-based foundation. So that's why I bought my little Milani one, and we'll get to that in a sec. But here I'm just like cleaning up my brows. Mind you, I don't know why. Okay, I was doing my makeup at like, it wasn't even late at night. I was gonna say late at night, but it was like, bro, it was like 11. I don't know. I started doing it like around 10 and finished like 11:30. I carved my brows before actually doing them. Who does that? Who does that? Who in their right mind does that? Like, that doesn't even make sense. Like, I don't know. I was kind of tired. But anyway, so yeah, I cleaned up my eyebrows even though I didn't do them yet. And then I just put it under my eyes. I wanted a very like brightening eye for this look, and I wanted thin brows for this look. You'll see at the end why, because I feel like, I don't know, like that was just the vibe for the look. Okay, I just grabbed my Milani foundation. Also, if I look distracted in the video sometimes, it's because I was watching Arrested Development. I literally finished it last night. It's the funniest little sitcom ever. Like, I don't know, I just found it really funny. But yeah, I was prepping my beauty blender with some Mario Badescu facial spray. So yeah, I was just like dabbing out my concealer, and in a second, I think I'm gonna do my foundation. Girl, I don't know. I'm doing a voiceover, so I don't remember what I'm doing, but yeah. I love how like beauty blenders feel when you're like blending out your makeup. It just feels like so, I don't know. Okay, now she's doing her eyebrows. I don't know why she did the order like that, but whatever. We're gonna excuse that. I use the pomade Absolute New York Brow Perfector 2-in-1 brush and brow pencil. My brow pencil is gone because I used it as lip liner, so it ran out a long time ago. But the pomade is really good, and this is in the shade Honey Brown. as we established a while ago, girl, this is from like TJ Maxx or Marshall's, you know, one of those stores. I need a new one because the pomade is running out, and I honestly, that's like my favorite brow product. Like, I don't think I'll ever switch. But also, like, hello, does the brand exist? Like, can I order this online? Or I'm just confused. Like, I don't know. I'm cleaning up my eyebrow again. Why? Because I did the order wrong. That's why I had to go back and clean it up a little bit. But, you know, like, if I had done the order right, I wouldn't have to do that. But whatever. Now we're doing foundation. This is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. It's in the shade Warm Beige. I don't know why, but I have like the most incredible like foundation and concealer matches. Like, they just like, I don't know, I have a talent, guys. Like, but anyway, yeah. What am I doing now? Oh, okay, I was just like blending it out. Cool. Okay. What's next? Okay, y'all, for a while I'm just blending out my stuff, and that's cool, but like, I don't know why it took so long. I mean, I just want my makeup to be really blended out. You know, we don't want it patchy or cakey. That's just not cuteness. So, yeah. Controversial thought maybe, but Job from Arrested Development might be my favorite. Like, like, I honestly hated him when I started watching it, but like, as the seasons went on, like, he was really my favorite, guys. Like, I don't know, he's just like, he's so stupid and funny. He's the girl, don't ask me the actor because I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. Like, what am I doing now? Oh, powder. Okay, so I went in with my Banana Dreams from W7, whatever brand that is. I don't know. I find it at the Ross and the TJ Maxx. However, I've seen that brand at Five Below, but they don't have my powder at Five Below, so I'm like confused. But anyway, I just put the powder all over my face. Anyway, back to Job. Listen, okay, I don't know the name of the actor. However, I watched BoJack Horseman right before starting Arrested Development, right? I finished BoJack Horseman and I was like, okay, never want to watch that show again. Like, that's just one of the shows, like, you watch that one time and like, it's so frustrating that I'm never going to pick up BoJack Horseman ever again. I'm done with that show. Thank God I finished it, but I'm never watching it again. Like, no. Like, BoJack Horseman, he just pisses me off as a character, but that's the point of the show, you know? So whatever. Tell me why I start Arrested Development and I'm like, girl, that's BoJack. Like, I hear BoJack. Okay, wait, intermission from the rant. I'm using my Milani Make It Last setting spray. Listen, does it actually set your makeup? I'm gonna tell you something. It kind of doesn't. However, it does melt down your products. So if you want to melt down your products, use that. And then, okay, I use the mini and the big one because I don't know, my mini one is running out. That's why I use both. But anyway, I would say use this one and then go in with another setting spray that'll actually set your face and like not move your makeup, you know, because girl, it says waterproof and sweatproof, but I don't know about all that. I really don't. Anyway, so I started Arrested Development and Job starts talking and I was like, girl, why am I still dealing with BoJack? So sorry for getting sidetracked, guys, but anyway, I went in with the Cheekbone Sustain Eyes eyeliner pencil in the shade Raven Black. I use that before my contour sometimes if I want it darker. So then now I'm going in with the NYX Professional Makeup Wonder Stick in the shade Universal Light. I just feel like, I don't know, like, it gives you a better contour sometimes if you add a little black underneath it. But anyway, back to the thing. I'm still hearing BoJack after I finished BoJack Horseman. I had to look this up. I was like, is this BoJack? And it was. So that's why I feel like I started off hating him because I was like, oh my God, like, I'm still dealing with this BoJack Horseman character, you know, like, this is annoying. But then, I don't know, he's just so stupid and funny that, like, you know what? Job is really one of my favorites from Arrested Development. Who else do I love? I honestly love the mother, Lucille. She's just like, is she a horrible person? Yeah, kind of. But, like, she's funny, guys. Like, I don't know. She's cool. Okay, now I'm using the Rare Beauty blush in the shade Happy. This blush is so pigmented, guys. Like, I'm sure you hear people say that, like, on their little tutorials. But it's so true. Like, I used one dot and it was too damn bright. Like, I didn't want it too pink for this look because I wanted it very, like, pale looking. So I literally went in with my concealer and like put some on top. But my mistake was that I grabbed my blush brush and went over it, so it still came out like just as pink, and I was like, oh my god, okay. But whatever, honestly, it was fine. It was whatever. Now I was trying to fix it by putting some powder on top so it would, like, I don't know, mute it down. Did that work? I don't really know. So I was also cleaning up my contour with some setting powder. I'm telling you, I really love that loose powder. Banana Dreams, that's my holy grail. Like, I've never used another powder. That's not true. I used to use this, like, random Shein one, but no, I love my Banana Dreams one. Now I'm just, like, melting it down with my Milani Make It Last setting spray. It says 24-hour wear, but it's like, girl, why are we lying? Like, this just melts down your products, which I do love that because it, like, I don't know, it's good. However, girl, setting my face, you're not doing anything. I went back in with the NYX Wonder Stick, this time the highlight side, obviously. I use that on my nose and on my inner corners of my eyes. Now I'm going in with my She Glam Ready Set eyeshadow primer. I put this on my eyelids. I also put it wherever I want to highlight. So I put it on my nose, my cheeks, and my inner corners. But I covered my entire eye, so that doesn't matter. Next, I'm going in with my Hello Kitty Angel Baby palette. For my highlighter, I use the shade TMI, but I went over it in the shade Princess. It's like, TMI is a very, like, bubblegum pink kind of shimmer, and then Princess is like literally a princess pink. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. It's literally princess pink. I used princess pink on my eyelids for the eyeshadow, and I really liked how it turned out. Next, I went in with this random eyeshadow palette from the brand Insfini. I don't know, I got this on Temu, I think. I went in with the middle silver shade and just, like, layered it on top. For my highlight on my nose and inner corner, I went in with the Totally Plastic by Iggy, the silvery shade. And then I was trying to put more powder on the blush, trying to tone it down. Did it work? Girl, I don't know. Please don't ask me. Like, I can't even tell. Next, I went in with my Los Angeles palette by Cara Beauty. I just wanted to use the shade Starlit, which is like a little kind of golden pink. It's not rose gold. It's a pink shimmer, but it has like undertones of like gold, and I just like layered it on top of my eyeshadow because I don't know, I felt like I wanted it more like pink. Next, for my eyeliner, will I recommend this to you? No. I love the brush. However, how it is, it's just like, it's pretty disappointing. But it's by e.l.f. and it's the Expert Liquid Eyeliner. Listen, I don't know, like, e.l.f.'s eyeliners, like the dip eyeliners, I don't know, like, they're so close to being good, but it's just like they smudge easily, and I don't know, they're just not like, I don't know. I wouldn't recommend this to you, to be honest. Like, I know I use this, but no. Listen, I don't know what's going on with my editing app. Every single time I edit a video, there's like some type of problem. Now, I have a feeling that this time it's going to be another like corrupted file. So I'm going to have to screen record it from the app because I have to get this done for y'all. Like, I don't know. It's like the editing part is like frozen. Do you understand? I don't think you'll understand because you're not like looking at what I'm looking at, but just know that, like, I don't know, something's off. I went back in with the Cheekbone Sustain Eyes eyeliner pencil in the shade Raven Black for my waterline. I'm just gonna do one single voice recording because, as I'm saying to y'all, like, it's frozen. Like, I don't know. Like, I can't see my video in the little editing section. Like, I can see it in the big part, but I can't see it in the little editing section. And so that means that I can't clip things or like speed it up anymore. Cause yeah, I don't know, it just glitched. And yeah, I curled my eyelashes, and for my mascara this time I was using the Milk Kush mascara. Listen, the Milk Makeup mascara, is it good? It is, but at the same time, girl, the fallout and like it just smudges by the end of the day, you know. So maybe get the waterproof one. One thing I do like about this mascara, it makes my eyelashes look thick, and I don't know, like, it's a good mascara. It would be perfect if it didn't smudge and stuff like that, you know. Literally, if it weren't for that, honestly, maybe no, I'm not gonna go as far as to say like my favorite mascara, but it's a good mascara. Like, yeah. I got this for free. I don't know how much it is, but am I gonna tell you to go out of your way and buy Milk Makeup? I know their makeup is like expensive, so if this is expensive, don't get it. For my lash glue, I'm using the Kiss Lash Strip Adhesive with aloe. It's the clear one. And while that was drying, which I shouldn't have done that because then it didn't even dry, but I went in with the Sustain Eyes eyeliner pencil, and I'm using it as black lip liner because you'll see, okay? Like, you might be like, oh, like, what kind of look are we doing? Because you were doing, like, pretty pink upstairs, but what's going down in the lips? Like, why is it so dark all of a sudden? Well, you'll see. Like, please just trust the process. Like, if you know me, you know I get it done, okay? Like, the process, don't even worry. The result is what matters, okay? So, yeah, I had to keep cleaning it up because it was just like smudging sometimes. But yeah, look, I'm gonna try to stick my eyelashes and it's not gonna work. You might be like, oh no, it worked. It actually did not. Watch, it did not. Wait, is this the second time I put that on? No, if it's the second time I put that on, it did work then. Honestly, I wasn't paying attention if I put them on twice. But I know I put them on twice, okay? So just know that if that's the second time that they stuck. I went back in with the liquid eyeliner from e.l.f. and I did a little like inner corner liner. I just wanted this look to be very sharp, you know? And in a way it did turn out how I wanted to, but like, I don't know, my eyeliner, I feel like I should have gone a little thicker, a little bolder, a little longer maybe, but whatever. I'm pretty happy with the result. And what did I do next? I think I went in with, what is next? I don't remember. Concealer? Yes, there you go. I'm using concealer and liquid lipstick. Okay, because the liquid lipstick is very pink and I don't want it that bright. I want it lighter, so that's why I mixed it with my concealer. For my concealer, I use the e.l.f. Hydrating Camel Concealer to mix it with the liquid lipstick. The liquid lipstick is by Lorac. Is that how you say it? I don't know. Alter Ego Lip Gloss in the shade Beauty Queen. And then my concealer is in the shade Light Peach. I don't know why my concealers are so much lighter than my foundations. I think I just like it that way. I don't know. But anyway, do you see how they like mix perfectly? I went back in to clean it up with the eyeliner. But like, oh my god, the thing about this eyeliner is it smudges so bad. So if someone could recommend me a better like eyeliner pencil, please, like, let me know. Here I try to set my lips because they're very wet, and I have something in the next step that it could not be wet. It needed to be matte, okay? It needed to be not matte, it needed to be dry, okay? Because the next step was not gonna work. Here I'm going in with lash glue because why? Because I'm doing, okay, I can't even do a drum roll because I was gonna edit it in, but I can't. That was a little underwhelming. I'm doing black rhinestones. Yes, I'm doing black rhinestones as like the lip liner. And then I'm going to do pink rhinestones on the inside of the lip, you know? My inspo for this, listen, I have a video, but I don't know if I'll be able to put it in here. So, I guess you'll see when you watch this video, but, if I can't edit the video in, just know it's at Aaliyah Muse on TikTok, and she did like a little rhinestone lip. It was all black, but I wanted to do like lip liner and like lipstick, so that's why I did it like that. So she's my inspo, but I wasn't exactly doing her look, you know. I'm kind of out of breath. We're in the last 3 minutes of the video. I've been talking for way too long. What did I do after this? I don't even remember. It was a lot of just gluing down, like, bro, I think I should have added more rhinestones, to be honest, because even though I glued down a lot, there was like some like empty spots in the corners, and I have like smaller sizes of the rhinestones. I don't know why I didn't just like add more, but here I am loving it and like just feeling it, you know. And then I took it a step further and I decided to do some little piercings. Now, I put it on where I have my beauty marks. However, the second beauty mark, the one on my cheek, I moved it up higher because since I wanted them to look like little piercings, that placement was just very awkward. So I moved it up like more like what do you call it? Not the anti-eyebrow, the dermals. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Girl, I don't know about piercings, so I don't know about piercings, but why am I saying like that? I think it's because I've been talking for so long. Piercings. I don't know about piercings. So yeah. Listen, they didn't glue down right the first time. Again, like my lashes, but don't worry, I got them down. And yeah. See, that was me realizing that my little beauty mark had to be moved up. Well, not my beauty mark, my piercing had to be moved up from where I have my beauty mark because I was like, awkward placement. Here I am. Oh, okay. Since I set it, my lips, you know, it like kind of muted the colors. So I went in to some of the little gaps from the rhinestones, and I put some eyeliner there because I don't know, it was looking gray under, and I was like, girl, no, this is supposed to be black. Like, please, like, I need you to work with me. Listen, I really love this look. I did. I was going to show you finished product TikToks that I filmed last night. However, since I can't edit very well right now, this will have to do. And you'll see it on my story, so don't worry. But yeah, what did y'all think of this look? I honestly really, really loved it. I thought it was so cute. And I just finished up with a little more setting spray. And yeah, that's kind of it, y'all. I would have sped this up for you, but I can't because I can't see it. I can't edit it. So yeah, this is me fixing my hair, trying to make it like fit the look. I was gonna do it up, but then I don't know, I felt like hair down was the move. So yeah, I don't know. Here's me feeling myself. And I think I clipped back part of my hair, like just to the side. Not the side part, like the other part. I clipped it. Look, am I going to do it in the video? I don't remember. I really don't remember. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a bad narrator. I'm a bad voiceover person, but listen, I think I do it. Do I do it in the video? There you go. That's what I was talking about. Okay. Anyway, that was it. Bye, y'all. Have a nice day. This